Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. So, this is going to be kind of a before and after of the build that we're going to be doing. So, still got the Mega Mayhems, stuff like that. Again, here's the wild boar box. I don't know if I'm going to be pulling the rat out or not. I'm going to definitely make the best attempt I can to pull it out. Because it's going to save a lot of crap. But everything else we're going to be throwing on, like I said, we're still waiting for the exhaust. The only thing we're waiting on. So this is going to obviously stay stock for now. May run it that way, may not run it that way. Don't know. Just going to have to wait a little bit and find out. But yeah, so just want to do a little before and after, like I said. Before I start throwing stuff on it, there'll be probably some snippets here and there. Not going to do a full entire, 5-part episodes of changing out tires, clutches, stuff like that. Well, I might do the clutch, I don't know. Because I didn't do an install of the CV Tech clutch. I just changed the springs, so I might do that as a video. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So, yeah. I will meet you guys in just a little bit. Good morning, everyone. So, this is Project Lockdown. And I am so excited to ride this thing. Because we're going to take this thing out today. We're going to take Yellow Jacket out with it. Make sure nothing goes wrong. This is pretty much the build. The only thing that's missing is the halos. And I'll get to that in just a second. So, let's just kind of go front to back. Try to see if I can remember everything. It's going to be a little kind of hard. So, let's start off with a winch. We went with the Can Am HD 3,500 pound winch. That's the same winch that they use on 1000s, the 850, all the other stuff. Not a terrible winch. It's not super reliable, but it'll get the job done, at least for now. The two front mounting bolts are actually broke. So, it's running on two bolts right now because it came pre-broke like that, which is really annoying. We used the wild boar rad relocate kit, and this kit, it gets the job done. It works, gets the rad up top. I do need to get the metal mesh cover. It is missing that, but I'm gonna get that on later. I just want to make sure that rad is out of the mud, out of the way, that we don't have to worry about it caking up. Snorkel cover. We got the MDM snorkel cover. I'm not the biggest fan of the what do you call that? I'll just call it the stock ones. I can't remember the actual material, like the rubbery material. I think this looks a lot better. Keeps a lot more of the mud out, and like I said, just spinning around the horn makes it look a little bit better. Got the RTWC shifter handle. I prefer this shifter handle much better than the stock one. I don't like the stock shifter handle at all. This is not super tall. Blends in really nice with the machine. I like the black a little bit better than the chrome. For tires, I am running the 30-inch Tarachi Aztecs. The reason I'm running the Aztecs is because the goal is to keep this thing as light as possible. This tire pretty much accomplishes that. It's about 40 pounds, almost 39 pounds when I weighed it. And compared to the 32s and the 28s, the 30s are fatter, they're wider, and the lugs are spaced closer together, so it will not dig down, which is pretty much what we're looking for. We're going to see how they do today. I'm very curious. I'm running them on the OEM Can Am wheels. Now, this front wheel, this front right wheel in particular, is pretty much compromised because for those who remember, I had a rock shoot through the rim, and I've tried to JB weld it. hasn't really worked. I'm gonna keep trying to mess with it, see if I can fix it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to buy a new rim, which not the biggest deal, you know, it just is what it is. Rear rack. So for rear rack, this is a custom-made rear rack by a guy named Jesse Asher, and I will leave a link to his shop in the description down below. Let me tell you now, this rear rack is just awesome. It looks freaking beautiful. I mean, look at it compared to the rest, like the machine. It just matches in so well. I did talk to him. I was debating about getting the desert tan, but I decided to go black. I think it would look a little bit better. Because if I went desert tan, I would definitely have to powder coat the rear bumper, and around here I don't know anybody who could powder coat, so I just decided to go black. Looks freaking amazing. It's very, very nice and stiff. I stood on when I was installing it. I stood on the back end. Now I know I only weigh about 130 pounds, but you know, it shook the whole machine. You know, I was jumping up and down on it and did great. So, you know, it really acts as a really nice grab handle. I've always loved the way that the one that Austin Cruiser has on pull looks, and Jesse pretty much got that, you know, got that going, and I like that. It looks freaking immaculate. So if you guys are looking for rear racks, like I said, go to Jesse Asher on Facebook. Leave a link in the description down below. For exhaust, we're running the RJWC Crossflow Duals. Now, originally, I was going to run the APX, but the problem that I ran into was the APX was just slightly bigger, and it's a lot louder. So I didn't want to go with something super, super loud. You know, I know a lot of people like that. Me personally, I like exhaust, aftermarket exhaust, but not when they're ear-piercing loud, because that's how trails get closed, and I don't want to go through that. I don't want to put the trail owners through that. I do need to get quiet cores for this, so that way I can take it to Wayne National Forest and some other places, but I'm working on getting that done. Underneath the seat, you guys aren't going to see it, but we were running the L Command 8 tuner from RJWC, the brand new one. If you guys want to see that, check out the last video in the update build. Right now, the tuner's doing really, really well. Don't really have any complaints with it at all. The mounting where I mounted it is not the best, but I might remount it, but it is what it is. For clutching, I am running the CV Tech primary. It's tuned for 31s right now, and then I'm also running a red spring in the secondary. Seems a tad sluggish off the line. I think it might be a little over-tuned. I think that's what's going on. I think the tires are actually too small for the clutch. So I'm gonna have to ride it today, see how it does. I don't know, I'm just very, very freaking excited. And then there's one last thing as well. Before I end off the video, I do want to say, I want to give a shout out to two different YouTubers. And that's Taylor Bonnet and Aaron Off-Road, or Aaron Off-Road. Because both these two are really good people. They're really trying to strive to go for 1,000 subscribers. So I will leave a link to both their channels in the description down below. Make sure you go and subscribe. If you guys like my channel, like my content, you will definitely love their content. And like I said, Aaron has a 2022 Outlander 850 XMR, and Taylor has the 2021 Outlander 570 XMR, and he also has a 2022 Can Am 650 XMR that he's going to upgrade. And hopefully, I'm trying to remember, it's in September at Farm Fest, which I will be attending, by the way. I will be attending Farm Fest. Him and I are going to, you know, attempt to do a hole for hole challenge to see which one's better, my Renegade or his Outlander. And I am very, very excited to see what the results are, because both of our builds, you know, he's got the I think it was the 29.5 Assassinators, whereas, you know, I'm going to be running the Aztecs. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to do. We basically have the same amount of horsepower, same ground clearance. I know he's running a white spring in his secondary, and he's got stock primary for now, but he's looking into possibly getting, you know, either a CV Tech or a STM. So yeah, make sure you guys go down in the description down below, check out both their channels. Like I said, they're both just really awesome people. So like I said, that's pretty much where we're at right now. Like I said, we're gonna be taking it out today, seeing how it does. That's gonna be a separate video because this video is already getting a little bit long, especially due to that slow-mo. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy what I did with the build here. I knew I could have done a little bit more. If there's anything else that I might be doing in the future, is I might be doing a lift. But the problem is finding a lift for these Gen 2s is really difficult. I don't want to do portals. I really don't. I don't like portals. So I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of like bracket lift. If someone knows that there's, or if anybody's aware there's a bracket lift out there for the Gen 2s, let me know. Because I'm definitely looking into getting a full-on bracket lift, because spacer lifts don't work with the Fox podium shocks. So yeah, like I said, this is Project Lockdown. The whole goal of this bike is to keep it as light as possible and have it compete directly against Project Yellow Jacket, which is going to be definitely a challenge because Yellow Jacket is a monster. So all right, hope you guys have a good day. Like I said, we're gonna go out for a ride. I'm gonna take the GoPro with me and see how she does and everything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So later. I almost forgot, we can't end the video. We haven't done a startup yet. These things sound amazing. I hope it's not in gear. It has so much power.